Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, exciting news, we finished our nuclear facility. It is now live, it's up, it's running, and yeah, that's just cracking on. So I did say that we'd probably start looking at the space elevator parts, however, I was thinking about some problems we have been having. Predominantly, this should be full of rubber, but it's not, which means we're not storing enough rubber, so we're not making enough cable, and that's causing a bit of a backlog. So what I want to do is I want to start trying to have a look and see what we need to do to improve our rubber production. Now, I remember ages ago we had a massive issue with our plastic production. So we went and sorted that out. Now, I think we might be able to make use of some of the changes that we put in place for getting that plastic production increased. Because, for example, we've got Spike House Power, and I think we're actually just sinking some of the spare rubber we're making there. We could probably easily pop that into the system. So I'm just going to head over there. I will see you guys in a couple of moments. Because, yeah, we're going to do that, and then we're going to have to figure out where else we can try and get some rubber from to just inject more into our world system. So, yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a couple of moments. Okay, so here we are over at Spire Coast Power. And I'm looking at what we've got. We've got computers coming in there, plastic going out, and it should be this one. So you're currently unloading something, but was that something one of the bits we needed when we were building loads of random stuff over here we're not actually building anymore? It looks like it might be, because you're now feeding around this way. Around here. Whoa! Yeah, so you were holding... You were loading rubber. Why were you loading rubber? Yeah, that's kind of the opposite of what we need now. I mean, I'm tempted to try and just reverse this one. Right, and then we'll just feed all this rubber back up here. Okay. And then, yeah, like I say, I'm pretty sure we're sinking spare rubber at the moment. Yeah, you can see it moving there. Right, so you're doing plastic. You are now going to start loading. So we can cut these. Cut those floor holes. And now we put the floor holes in on this one. And yeah, you're loading, so you're going to go that way and that way. Right. Now, what we are also going to need to do is... Right, who stops here? Now, that's going to be a question. So, we definitely have oil slick. No. Oil slick 2. No. Okay. Plastic Express. Oil imports of Mexico City. No. Plastic comps. So you're coming here and then you're going to the computer part input. Okay. That's fine. I kind of wish I could tell which trains stopped at this facility. Stations. That's the thing. I really wish you could go Spire Coast and then it would show you here are the trains that are set to stop here. So computer resource out. Yeah, no, they're not interested in that. Nope. Nope. Oil imports and Spire Coast Power. Right, so yes. That one's fine. So this is the... I'm just going to call it the Spire Coast line. Spire Coast line. Because then at least I know what it's up to. Apparently I've already got that. So I've got the Spire coastline and the Spire coastline. That's fine. Right, but you are doing a loop to Mexico City. Okay, so what do you do here? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. I think if I just change that to load the rubber, we should be okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to need you to go... I'm going to need to count, aren't I? So... you would be there and you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clicks over. Okay. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, you're going to be one of the ones... Right, let's check. Where do you go to and from? You go oil import, Spire Coast Power. So yes, you are going to need 2 more freight cars so that you can pick up the oil. Not the oil, the rubber. Just grab that while it's here. Right, and then do that. Okay, where do you go? Because you've also only got 2 cars. So you... Computer part import and Spire Coast Power. Okay, that's fine. So you're okay. Wow. Yeah, because you're taking plastic out, but that's okay. Right, so let's get the... Oh, not the foundation. Let's grab the lift there. Right. And then do some of the messiest belt work we've done. But again, I'm going to say it's fine because it's temporary. Come on. Come on. Come on. Catch, catch, catch. I need power. Right, okay. Can't afford because I'm missing the aluminium sheets. Fine. Right. Let's unload that rubber. So that's just something we do need to get going over there. And then... we are going to need a smart splitter. And... yeah, I might just try and bring that even further down. Once we've finished unloading that. Yeah, once we finish unloading this... might just send that further down. Right, now... is this going to give me enough aluminium that I can just upgrade that? So that's going around the corner there. Right, okay, I'm not quite got enough to finish it off. Whoa! Fell again. Right, now I don't need this anymore, so let's repurpose that aluminium. Right. That's just hopefully going to feed it a bit faster. Right, okay. Cool. Okay, so that's now unloading at full speed. Which is good. That plastic is... wow, that plastic... that's a problem. How is that plastic so backed up? Okay. I'm missing the reinforced iron plates. Yeah, that's an issue. Yes, quite. Let's try and stop the rubber adding to that with just the most horrible thing I can try and do. Right. Can you get up there? You can. You're ready. You are now overflow. Let's get the rubber over there. Stop that filling up this. But that's a problem if that plastic's got so full it's gonna do that. Is that... That's because... Right, why is... Okay, so I've overstuffed the plastic and now I've hit the autosave. So I can just pause the recording here, so I'll be back. Okay, right, we're back after the autosave. Yes. So I need reinforced plates. And for that I need iron plates, which I've got, and screws, which I don't. Okay. Alright, then. We're going to need to make a second one of these, aren't we? Okay, that's fine. I'm going to have to go and get that. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have any around here. So I will see you guys in a couple of moments once we solve this problem. Okay, and we're back. Now, I don't know if I necessarily explained why this is a problem. The reason it is a problem is because these belts are working towards getting dealing with any of the excess plastic that's coming through. Now the reason we need to deal with that excess plastic, and I need to find a power pole, sharpish. Like, what even are you plugged into? You're plugged in over here into the ground. Okay, that's helpful. What are you guys plugged into? Right, let's just turn that on just to get it going. Yeah, so the reason that these need to be sinking all this spare plastic is because if we are not dealing with the plastic, it actually causes a backlog in all of the oil, because this is dealing with the residue that we are producing from making all of our fuel for our fuel generators. So we need to be dealing with that so we don't have a backlog there, because if we have a backlog there, all the fuel stops, and that will actually cause a problem with power. So yeah, these things need to flow cleanly, which is why I cannot afford them to stutter. Yeah, I can probably actually cut that to stop that one stuttering, seeing as you guys are already flowing into this one. And that causes you to stutter. Okay, put that back. Right, you're a normal splitter, so let's change you to a smart splitter. And you'll send the overflow in the left. So you'll continue to try and send the main stuff out. But that causes that one to stutter. Get you back to just a normal splitter then to split those. Okay, why are we not using the plastic from over here? That's going to be to do with all the supercomputers, but everything is then stuffed elsewhere. Okay, so that whole thing where I went, we're not producing enough plastic, I'm going to hold my hands up and accept I may have overreacted. Yeah, that may have been a thing. Okay, that looks like it's flowing at least now. Okay, and that's just sinking huge amounts of plastic. But it means we've got huge amounts of plastic. That rubber is now full. Ah, because you were doing a load. Right. Let's just quickly check where you are going, my friend. Right, so you should be going to oil imports and you should be able to dump some of this rubber off. And then I think we'll go and check these... either the supercomputer or the computer facility. We'll need to check what's going on with that because I think we need to deal with the flows. Because I want to get some of these issues ironed out before we start looking at the space elevator parts, because I think we need to make sure we've got this backlog sorted. So yeah, I'm just going to make sure this unloads and then I'll probably meet you guys over at the computer facility. Okay, so here we are over at the computer factory. I remember we used to have a problem with plastic. Clearly we don't anymore. Copper sheets are all full, so that's looking promising. So what is going on with this? Ooh. Okay, that's fine. You're full of circuit boards. That's okay. You other computers in your idle because you're short on cable. And we're short on cable because we don't have any rubber. Okay. Well, that's causing all of that kind of backlog then. Fine. So that should hopefully straighten itself out once we get some rubber in here. Okay. So let's go and have a look and make sure our original words are escaping me. Yeah, let's go have a look, make sure our original oil facility is still working at full speed. So that is Mexico City. So let's head over there. It's only around the corner, so we should be fine to just do that. So, off we go. It's been a while since we've been down here to check in on this facility. It's been quite the while. So, I know we're probably still a way off of it, because, like I say, I've got to do all the space elevator parts, but pitching the question, do let me know this down in the comments, and when I remember it, I'm going to try and keep asking it in the comments. When we finish the space elevator parts, what do you guys want me to do? Will you want me to continue going around decorating things? Because once I've done the space elevator parts, I'm not really sure what an objective will be. I am reluctant to just start again from scratch in a playthrough like this until version 1 drops. I mean, I'd keep this save and we can see any updates that come through until version 1 drops. But it does mean, the question I've got for you guys is, what would you like me to do? Do you want me to do Satisfactory? Would you want me to try and do a different factory building game at all? What would your ideal situation be? Right, still got rubber going there, so that's good. But yeah, so that is the question. What would your ideal situation be for when this playthrough is done? Because it will happen at some point, unfortunately. But yeah, I want to know what you guys would like to see from that. Right, okay, so we are just sinking all that plastic at the moment. The rubber is all still being produced. Everything is working at full speed. I see no red lights. So yeah, that's just whirring away. We've got our battery packs over here, which are all nice and full. We're probably still bouncing a little bit with... Oh, that's really straightened out with that nuclear now. Looks like that's definitely getting there, which is good. Keeping a nice constant steady... I cannot remember what we were at before we turned on the facility, but I think we've got enough overhead, considering we could theoretically double everything we're building. And we've got like over 3 times the consumption. So, alright. So that means this facility is working fine, and we tapped out this area over here. If we need to make a new rubber facility, that's going to be a bit of a pain. No two ways around it. It will be. But it does mean... But we are needing to get this in play, because... Well, we need cable back, so we can make all the computer stuff. And at the moment, we just don't have enough cable. So, we should be producing some at the moment. But... we really kind of need that box to finish emptying at Spirecoat, at Spirecoat's power, so we can see what actual production we're getting from that rubber. I don't think it's going to be enough, but we're going to need to figure out what we're going to need to do if we are short on that. So, slightly shorter episode today because I just need to watch and wait for things to run, and I'm not going to make you do that. So I'm going to wrap up a bit earlier than usual here. So I'm going to say, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my patrons and my YouTube channel members. Your support is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a supporter, you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games that I'm currently playing. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time when we will, like I say, continue figuring out the backlog before we get on with the space elevator parts.